Crazy Framer here again. Today's video I'm going to show you how to build a small little easy roof like this. I have this kitchen nook down there. It's got to have a roof on it here. It's just going to have a gable on the end and then 3 trusses. It's pretty simple. I'll lay out my walls where my trusses are going to go. I'll just hook on the end here and go 24 inches X ahead. 20, 24, 48, and 72. Do the same thing on this side. Now the easiest way to stand trusses by yourself is to be able to walk right down the middle. So I want to put a plank across here so I have something to walk on. So I'll put this plank on here. I'm just going to take a block. Should be enough to hold me. Yeah, one nail there. Next I'll take this 2x4, nail it on here so I have something to nail the gable to. Take my gable, throw it there. I want to make sure I'm flush with the sheeting on the end, right to there. Looks good. And now I have these 2x4 blocks. They're cut at 22 3/8 of an inch. They're gonna go in between this. Since this is 1.5 inches, it'll make it 24 inches from this side to this side of the truss. Sure I'm flush here. It would have been nice if the truss company gave me one more truss so I could put it right here, but they didn't give me one, so I'm gonna have to make my own. They just assume I'm gonna nail a 2x4 ledger to this wall, but the wall is not here, so I'll just build a quick truss. So I got this. I'm gonna measure from here to here to get these pieces. It's 91 3/4. I need 2 2x4s of that. Go on the corner, go to the 8, get that angle, do the same with this one, that angle, I'll go 91 3/4, That's measuring from the long point. 91 3/4. So this will be to the short point of this. $8.12. 91 3/4, long to short. Now I'll put my 2x8 fascia board on here. It's a little longer than I needed, but I'll just run it wild so I can cut it off later. You want to check where it planes out to. You want to be about right there. Same thing here. Check that. Now I have these two 2x4s cut to 46 1/4 from the square side to the short side of my 812. I take one of them, put it on top of here. Take the other one, put it on top of here. Now I'm gonna have to cut my lookouts. It's gonna be a 2x4 that's gonna go on like this. So check what this is. It's 24 3/8, and I'll add 10 1/2 because it's supposed to be a 1 foot overhang. Okay, the lookouts are going to be 34 7/8, so I'll cut 4 of them. Need 4 2x8 blocks at 10 1/2. Now I'll nail the 10 1/2 block to my lookout block. Make sure I'm flush here, flush on the end. Like that. Now I'll put my lookouts and fascia on. Here, the same 46 1/4. I'll go right there. I go 2 feet from there. I'll go 22 1/2 in between. I'll check what I have here. 17 1/2, 17 1/2. before I can put my sheets on, I'm just gonna make sure this gable is level. So put a brace on here. Pretty good. Now before I can put my sheets on, I'm gonna snap a line. I'm gonna hook on the fascia, measure up 48.5 over there and over here. And then I'm gonna snap a line across here. One last thing I have to do before I can sheet is put these insulation stops in. They're gonna blow this all in with insulation, so I gotta put these cardboard things in so it doesn't blow out. Just bend them up like this, put it in like there, staple the shit out of it. Like that. Do that for every space. And make sure I'm half on that truss and go on that line that I snapped. Check what this last sheet is. 22 5/8. So I'll cut that. Now I'll take these H clips and put one in every space. I'll put one here. I'll grab another sheet. Get it in the clips and half on this truss. You want to stagger your sheets, so I don't want to line the joint up with that one. And I'll measure my last sheet, 46 5/8. And that's how you build a roof. Time for a beer.